Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is Hair, Skin, and Health. So I decided to change it up a little bit and teach you guys about health as well, not just hair and skin, but health. Your health is your wealth. People pay for health. So understanding health is a big thing, and you want to be the ultimate you. That's my new motto. So let's get into the video. So this will be a health tutorial on upset stomachs, stomach viruses, nauseating, vomiting, constipation, and cramping. So we're gonna start off with the all-star, which is in the top left-hand corner, ginger. Ginger is great for your digestive system, the breakdown of food, inflammation. Um, it combats nauseating, vomiting. It breaks down the food, so the constipation that you guys are going through, it'll rid that, and you'll feel better within a matter of time, or however your body works. Okay. Cramping, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes for your cramping to completely stop when you do eat the ginger. Now, you have to eat it raw. You have to cut it up in, like how it's displayed there. You have to cut it up in rhythms, and you have to eat it. I say every 4 to 5 hours you guys should digest it, depending on the severity of your stomach pain and what's going on, right? So that's what you guys want to do, is consume that. The second image that I have below is Campbell's homestyle chicken noodle soup. Now, you have to understand, when you're undergoing this type of stress and pain on your stomach, the best thing for you to do is not to eat greasy food, or any solid foods for that matter, for about a week, 5 days to a week, depending on the severity of your pain, right? You want to consume more things like this, so the ginger can work itself and cure the infection, because what you might have in your stomach is an infection, or the um the ginger is good for inflammation, or whatever you're going through and is bothering your stomach. No solid foods. You don't want to eat any solid foods. You want to consume chicken noodle soup or some type of that variety of that. No solid foods. Next, we have water. You want to consume water, not just any type of water. You want to drink electrolyte water, right? You don't want purified. Purified is dead water. It has no value to it. The water that has electrolytes in it is everything. Now, what I'm showing you at the very bottom of the water container is a person that, when you know how you call the ambulance when you having heart problems, or whatnot, and they bring you back with that electric shock, for example. Now, don't butcher me if I'm trying to pronounce these words for you guys. Don't butcher me, please. I'm trying my best. Okay, so defibrillators are used to treat potentially fatal abnormal heart rhythms, arrhythmias, specifically ventricular fibrillation, and pulses, ventricular tachycardia, by delivering an electrical shock to the heart. This shock can help the heart regain a normal rhythm and potentially restart if it has stopped beating, as the case of sudden cardiac arrest. So, where I'm getting at, and why I'm telling you guys to consume Evane or some type of water that has electrolytes in it, is because your body, your nervous system is filled with electricity. You're an electrical being. I don't know if you ever heard that saying before, but that's what we all are. I don't care what color you are. You are an electrical being. So you have to consume things like Evane water with electrolytes in it to avoid strokes, heart attacks, anything of that nature, because your heart is pumping in the right way. And that's why I said anything purified, or anything that has chemicals in your water, for example, Pure Life water, it has chloride in it. Your water shouldn't have any type of ingredients in it. You should be drinking natural spring water, something with some type of electrolyte so your heart can keep pumping and not go through any type of cardiac arrest. You don't want that. Once it starts, it's going to be very very difficult to get out that notion, because your body is now it's something there that is not used to or known of. So you don't want that, because your body, it'd be difficult for it to rid it. Okay, and you would have to like work overtime just to get it back to normal, meaning your heart. So what I'm saying is, you're an electrical being and you want to be consuming electricity within your water, to sustain to basically as an assist to the ginger, because the ginger is all powerful, and the Evane water with the electrolytes is all powerful. So those two together is gonna combat whatever's going on in your stomach. I don't care what it is. After a good week or two, or a couple of days, depending on how your body works, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be rid. You're not gonna even feel it. And and have and to give it more of an assist, you're gonna use these nausea calm meltaways at the um top, at the bottom left hand corner. You want these, you can get these off of Amazon. Okay, you want these to use to because let's say if you're going through any of these symptoms, you want to use these melt away tablets. You want to take two. You want to have one on top of your tongue and one under your tongue. Under your tongue for better absorption, and on top of your tongue as as intended on for you to use it like that, which is on top of your tongue. So you want to do both ways so you can cover all bases. But you want to use this so the ginger and the water can work whatever's going on in your stomach. The nausea calm melt away tablets is an assist. So you won't feel that any type of pain or nauseation or vomiting, cramping, or constipation is gonna block that feeling, while the ginger and the electrolyte water is killing the bacteria or infection that's going on in your system, or the inflammation. Is very very good for inflammation. And you got the home style chicken noodle soup or whatever you guys want to consume, non-solid, no greasy foods, none of that. For whatever your condition is, you want to consume that for however long you know is going to help you for. Okay, so with that being said, um, yeah, this is the correct way you want to combat a stomach virus or anything that's dealing with the stomach. You know, and trust me, I've had problems with that in the past. So trust me, it takes one to know one. So I'm here to help you guys. Like I said, I added the health channel to help you guys further. So if you have any questions or comments or concerns, just leave a comment. Um, and yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna upload another video by tonight, so be on the lookout for it. It will be another health video. What I'm gonna talk about, I don't know. So stay tuned. But other than that, I do have skin and hair tips in my playlist. If you do, look at my page or whatnot, if that might help you too. This channel is all about being the ultimate you, and that's just not a saying. That's reality for me. I have to be the best me that I can be. I don't want to feel pain. I want to look my best. I want my hair nice. Even if you don't have hair, I have tutorials on how to, keep your hair up, even if you have short hair. A lot of people go through alopecia. I'm going to teach you guys that too. Don't trip. I got you. But other than that, please like, share, subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.